right, so I see white and black. Are they original?
Yeah, they came with the house when we moved in.
Okay. This one looks like it could sound like a drum.
Yeah.
Needs a little bit of love there.
Yep.
And the dryer, this lint trap keeps catching my clothes.
Okay. Well, I tell you, there was a day that making the decision about a new washer and dryer would be simple, but there's all kinds of choices nowadays. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
You know, when you're thinking about changing your washer and dryer, I think you really want to start with the washing machine selection, because that's the place you get the chance for the best reduction in operating costs, both electricity and water. You know, what you guys got is one of these, a top loader. It's the most popular in the country by far. It's the least expensive, and there's a lot to like about it. You just throw the clothes in here, and it moves them around and washes them. It has an agitator in the middle, and that's the critical part to make those clothes get moved up, but it takes up a little bit of space.
Yeah, the sleeping bags actually don't fit, so we have to take them to the laundromat.
I've heard that before. The other thing to think about is the electricity cost on this style of washer. It goes to wring the clothes out by spinning, but it doesn't spin all that fast, so the clothes don't always dry out completely, which means that the dryer has to work harder, and that means more electricity. Now, what gets my attention, though, really is on a unit like yours, more than 10 years old, how much water is consumed for a single load. You ready? Yeah. For a single load, that's 5 gallons. That's 10. Okay. That's 15. Have your attention yet?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
That's 20.
Wow.
But wait a minute, we're not done. 25. This is my workout today. 30. 35.
Oh
Wow.
This is like crunches. 40. Every single time you hit the button and say, give me clean clothes, you're using 40 gallons of water.
Per load.
Per load.
Jeez.
All right, so there are some top loaders now on the market that use 27. So 27 would be pull 3 of these away and half of that. So that's an improvement.
Wow.
But we can do better. Let me show you. So check this out. This is a relatively new model, still a top loader, but it's called an HE, high efficiency. So look what's missing. No agitator. We can now fit your sleeping bag.
Awesome.
It also has a really high efficiency motor down below, which means you use less electricity to spin it, and it spins it much faster, which means those clothes really wring dry, which means, again, less electricity with the dryer itself. The other is the water consumption. It uses between 13 and 17 gallons. So you use 40, this is what, 5, 10, 15, and half of that, 17, about half the water consumption.
Quite the difference.
Now let me show you one more model that's really popular worldwide. Commercial laundromats in this country have been using front-loading machines like this forever. Does this look familiar to you from your sleeping bag days?
Yeah.
But residentially worldwide, both in Asia and Europe, front loaders are the most popular, with good reason. You can stack them right here. This is a washer, this is a dryer. The way they work is it uses less water. Instead of filling that drum from the top, this thing just puts a little bit right here and then spins it and works it both ways. And at the end, it has that crazy spin cycle to really dry it out. If there's any wrap on it, though, this is pretty low for people to be putting. Okay? So to make it more ergonomic so you can stand tall, they make a base like this that also acts as a little storage for laundry detergent right there. All right? But they've taken it a step farther. Let me show you. So this is a front loader, much like the other one, but looks a little bit different. But check this out. Look at the size of the drum here, the capacity.
A lot of space in there.
Now it's also on a stand, but it's not just a stand to hold detergent. Look at this. This is actually an additional washing machine right here. Wow. So you can use it a couple different ways. You could do it simultaneously, where you can do delicates down here and whites and solids up here. But there's also times you might have a few things from the gym and just want to wash them quick. This actually has a way that they weigh the clothes and puts just the right amount of water in all the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so water consumption. This thing uses about 13, so that's 1, 2, and about here.
Wow.
And then this thing uses about that. So what you're going to end up with this is about almost double the capacity in the amount of clothes you can wash with about 2/3 less water.
Wow.
All right? That's pretty
awesome.
serious.
Yeah.
All right, which one do you want?
I think this is the guy.
You going top shelf?
Yeah.
All right, so we need to pick out the washer and a matching dryer, and we'll get rolling.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get our new stuff installed. This is the pedestal base that'll go underneath the dryer. Just set it right here.
Okay.
We'll tip it down. And this is that drawer it'll make the dryer be at the right height.
Okay.
Now, we're going to start with out here, but we got to level it. That's not too bad this way. Oh boy. So we need a little bit of adjustment there. So let me tip this up and you can just loosen that leveling leg right there.
All right.
Okay, try that. There we go. All right,
beautiful.
now get that one, please. Just a snug, okay?
So we're snug.
Good.
Good to go.
Good. All right, let's go get the dryer.
Sounds good.
Careful. Okay, let's set it right in front of it. Keep
Okay.
coming. Okay, stop, down. Foot it, please. Good. Break the dolly. Good. And carefully, we're trying to get the legs into these 4 spots. You see it right
Okay,
there?
yep, that looks
Let's
good.
tip it back this way. No, this way. Now, careful lifting with your legs.
Okay.
Good, just drop it in careful. Hooking up the dryer is pretty straightforward. You just have to reconnect the metal exhaust off the back, tightening up a clamp, and plug in the electrical to 220 volt outlet.
We're plugged
Now
in.
let's push it back into you a little bit.
Okay.
Scooch it back. Call it for distance.
A little bit more.
Good.
That should be good.
Now let's check it for level one more time. Lovely. Perfect. Good. All right, time for the washer.
Right.
All right, so here's your other base unit, but it's not the pedestal, it's actually the other washer. Tip it down. Okay. We'll make sure the pedestal washer is level too. Good. Good. Here we go. Careful. Little
Yep,
bump.
yep.
All right, now foot it, please.
Okay.
Tip into me.
Footed.
Good. Okay, break it. Thank you. Up we go. Get the front corner. Those white keyways drop in. Lovely. Beautiful. Great job.
Very nice.
Okay. So now it's time to make the connections. Now on a washing machine, normally you have a hot, you have a cold, you have a drain, and you have electrical. You have 2. So manufacturer has shipped short pieces of rubber hose with splitters for the hot and for the cold because they've got to come down and go to the upper and to the lower hot and upper and lower cold.
Okay.
But this is rubber hose. They also ship these rubber supply hoses, and this is plastic. So I'm going to actually give you those.
All right.
What I want to do is actually switch and step it up a little bit more. I'm going to put bronze splitters with separate shut-off valves on each hose should any hose ever leak. You know, if those rubber hoses let go, you got full city water pressure, right? And that would flood your drum set, flood your bongos.
Oof, that would be bad.
All right, so we'll do that, and I'm going to use stainless steel braided hoses. Now, they don't last forever, but they last 2 or 3 times longer than that.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do that. And then it's just a question of connecting the dots. Good. All right, Kay, what do you think of this? Pretty beautiful?
Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
You got the washer right here.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the size of the drum in there.
Yeah.
Now you take the clothes out, right the same height, perfect. Down here you've got your little second washer.
Yay.
Okay, you're gonna love that. And then down here you've got the storage, and it's a place for your detergent. Now this is really important. You've got to be sure you use the right detergent. It has to be an HE, high efficiency, and you use hardly any. Too much is not good, so you put it right in here, and you're done. All right?